This is the Dreame L60 Ultra. It's been at my home. I do have a pet. Wow. It's been doing a good job of vacuuming up dog hair. That is incredible. Should you buy the Dreame L60 Ultra Robot Vacuum Cleaner? Is it Just a Dad approved? Well, I've already put my sticker on it. It is Just a Dad approved. It's not for every single household. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what type of household this would be great for. Hello everyone, I am Just a Dad, and this is home of the honest review. I try to bring common sense to robot vacuum cleaner testing. I've purchased over 200 robot vacuum cleaners with my own money. My promise to you is I'm not going to take sponsorships, and I don't receive free products. So if I don't like a robot vacuum cleaner, I am free to say whatever I want about these robot vacuum cleaners. Now, the common sense testing is, well, I first test them in the studio. They have to pass those testing that I do here. But I take them to my home and I live with them. I have a dog at my house. We have about a 2,000 square foot home, and I have to live with it for 3 months. You really get to know these robot vacuum cleaners after living with them for 3 months. And I also show you how to do all the maintenance, and here is the dust bag. So here's the dust bag after this robot vacuumed my home for about a month and a half. As you can see, the robot did a really good job of vacuuming. So in this video, I'm going to show you, I have a proven scoring system that tells you exactly how the robot did at my home. Now, I do use affiliate links. If you purchase this product or any product off of my website, justadadapproved.com, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you click on the link, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Now let's get started to see exactly how this robot did. So the L60 Ultra is doing a good job of vacuuming this room. It does go in nice straight lines. And it can leave its mop pads back at the base station so they're not dragging on carpet. Now, I like to call the Dreame L60 Ultra the cautious robot because when it's going around the perimeter of the room, it's very cautious. The cleaning pattern is a little slower. The navigating is a little bit slower than a traditional robot with LiDAR navigation. Now this is why you would buy the L60 Ultra if you wanted it to go under furniture. Now it is kind of cautious going under furniture. This is Dreame's first attempt at a robot without spinning LiDAR. While it does eventually get the entire area clean under there, it's just kind of cautious. Now the L60 has a mop pad. It can extend right up against the wall. That's what you're seeing here. It does a good job of actually doing that. Now we're going to go to the kitchen. And because of its thin profile, it's going to go under the toe kick area. And it is kind of cautious, kind of slower navigating this area, but it actually does a pretty good job of extending the mop pad right up against the wall, even underneath that dishwasher, which is really hard. Overall, pretty good job. Let's go empty the dirty water tank on the Dreame L60 Ultra. Wow, it's been doing a good job. Don't forget your denture cleaning tablet to prevent odor. The Dreame L60 Ultra has superior obstacle avoidance. Avoiding that cable that's on the ground there is extremely hard to do, and the L60 did a good job. Now it does get a little too close to that fake dog poop and touch it. I do wish it would have stayed farther away from that. So it did a good job with the cable, but not such a good job with the fake dog poop. This is an area where the L60 could be a little bit better. Because it doesn't have spinning LiDAR, the navigation in the map was just off a little bit. It had a hard time figuring out exactly where that carpet was, even though it has a good carpet sensor and can raise the mop pads when it senses it. But the map always seemed to be just off a little bit as far as where the hardwood floor and the carpet was. Now I get asked all the time, do robot vacuum cleaners actually work? Well, let's cut the dust bag and actually see. This is the Dreame L60 Ultra. It's been at my home. I do have a pet. Wow, it's been doing a good job of vacuuming up dog hair. That is incredible. Look at all the fine dust and particles it's been getting. Big chunks. That is been doing an extremely good job of vacuuming. Now the L60 is easy to clean. Here I'm cleaning the dustbin filter. It's reusable. You also have to wash the dustbin once in a while, but everything's very easy to clean. You will have to replace the brush rollers, but they can be cleaned. Cleaning the L60 is very easy. The Dreame app works really well. You can see it maps your home. You can pinch and zoom to see the map. You also have different settings, vacuum only, mop only. You can different levels of suction power, different levels of wetness for the mop pad, different cleaning patterns. I really like that you can pick the order in which it cleans your home. Not a lot of apps can do that. You can also put no-go zones if you find areas where it's getting into trouble a lot. And you can also put it on a schedule. That's the number one thing I tell people to do is put it on a schedule, have it clean certain rooms on certain days or your entire home once or twice a week. The Dreame app is one of the best apps. Let's take a look at the 3-month real-world test score results. Hassle factor 7.5. The navigation was a little slow. It excels at hair tangle test 9.0. Overall score 8.1 out of 10. This is Just a Dad approved. I do like the strong vacuuming suction power. I do like that it's thin, goes under furniture really well. Skip this if you're wanting something to navigate your home really well, and if mopping is a top priority, and if you're on a budget. So is the Dreame L60 Ultra Just a Dad approved? Yes, it is. It has passed Dad's common sense approach to robot vacuum cleaner testing. Who should buy this robot vacuum cleaner? Well, if you want it cleaned underneath your furniture, this does have a low profile. It is a quiet robot vacuum cleaner. I would skip this robot if mopping is your top priority. While mopping was good, it wasn't great. If you want your rooms cleaned fast, the navigation is slow and takes a little longer to finish. And if you're on a budget. Now, if you want to take a closer look at everything that I showed you in this video, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. You can also compare this robot to all the 200 robot vacuum cleaners that I have already reviewed. Some I have approved of, some are skip it. So you can see all that information on my website. Again, that's just going to be the best go-to place. It's going to have the latest news. Again, I will be purchasing all the latest robot vacuum cleaners when they come out. This L60 series, this robot I was a little concerned about at first, but it ended up being not too big of a concern. You can tell it's a Gen 1 from Dreame as far as a robot that doesn't have a LiDAR that goes up and down. I do sort of think this might be the future, so I'm looking for more robots to come out like this. So that L60 series, there's 4 of them. This is the second from the most expensive. I would definitely wait for these to go on sale. Don't pay a flagship price. Even though you're getting a really, really good robot, Dreame just loves to put their robots on sale. That's where my website also comes into play. I have an email list, and when a robot that has earned my sticker seal of approval goes on sale for a big sale, I send an email out to let everybody know, hey, this robot is on sale. Again, I use affiliate links. If you click on that link in my email, in my website, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you click on it, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Look for more exciting videos coming. This is kind of a series that I'm doing of first look. Then I take it to my home and I live with it, and then you can see exactly how these robots do. I hope this video helps. If you could, please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And here's Miss Fiona. She's the one that brings the dirt in and all the hair. She has a doggy door where she can go in and outside. That's where she brings all the dirt in. Thanks everybody for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. Also check out where you can find all my approved products on my website, justadadapproved.com. You'll see a little link to it here at the end of the video. If you click on that, that's going to take you right to my website.